Hey everybody, thank you for signing up for the WordPress web design course for service-based businesses. My name is Joe Burnich and I am with Big West Marketing, and we are a web design and marketing firm specifically for the service-based industry. And so what I'm doing in this course is giving you guys a step-by-step, over-the-shoulder how-to series, video series on how you can build your own WordPress website. A lot of people don't want to pay, to have somebody do that for them. They really want to take control and they want to build their own website, or at least understand how the website is built so they can make their own changes, etc. So that's what I did. I made this for you. I had several people that were saying, I don't want to spend all that money to do it. I have time. I want to take the time and learn about graphics and pixels and all the stuff that's involved when it comes to building a high quality website for a service-based business. So that's why I created this course. So while you're a member, you will have access to all of these videos, which, like I said, will show you step by step, starting with like domains and hosting, all the way to getting your WordPress theme, and also how to make a website that converts. So once you get your website that looks nice, functions the way you want to, there's certain elements that will help your website get more phone calls, get more business, get more money in your pocket. And so this is not just about making a pretty website. This is also about making a website that is functional and works for your business, okay? And so be prepared to watch the videos. Sometimes you have to watch them more than once. If you've never dealt with this kind of stuff, then feel free to watch the video, pause it, rewind it, fast forward it, rewatch it as much as possible, because this information, although it's not super technical and you don't have to know a lot, you don't have to know any like computer code or programming code, you don't have to know any of that kind of stuff, there's still a lot of stuff to learn. There's a learning curve. And another thing I want to make sure you understand is that these videos are set up in a specific order. So please don't skip ahead unless it's something you're positive you know everything about, because each video builds on the last. Okay? There's certain things that need to be established before you move on. Okay, so you need to understand hosting before you actually set up WordPress. You need to understand WordPress and have all there's a bunch of little things that need to be set up in WordPress, set up correctly anyway, in order for it to be ready and optimized for Google, for example. So if you skip any of these steps, you may be putting yourself behind. You may be actually hurting yourself more than helping yourself when it comes to all the little stuff. There's just a bunch of little stuff, and I tried to cover everything I possibly can in these videos. But that said, it's impossible to cover every little situation that may come up. So what I did in order to help you guys, when you run into problems or if you have questions, is I did set up a support system. So as long as you're a member, you have access to all these videos. But what I think is really important is you also have access to just shoot me an email, joe@bigwestmarketing.com. And I will, you tell me about your specific situation, and then I will either respond with my own questions, or I'll create a video that answers your question with screenshots, live screenshots, and all that kind of stuff. And I'll make sure I share that with everybody that's currently a member. So you'll have access to this ongoing support, these ongoing videos, as long as you stay a member. And so, it is a very low investment, so I think it really is worth it. That alone, I think, makes it really worth it if this is something you want to do. If you really want to get into building a website and having complete control of your website. So you're not going to be alone. Once you watch the videos, you're not going to be alone. We are here. That said, this does not include, the membership does not include like ongoing, one-on-one phone support. That is reserved for our paying clients that want us to do it for them. They get the phone support. That does not include that. I'm not going to log into your websites and do things for you. That done for you type service is not part of this membership. This is for the people that just want to learn and want to learn how to do it right and learn how to do it themselves. Okay, so just want to make sure we're on the same page as far as that's concerned. But I basically just shared everything I know about WordPress web design. Basically, all of my secrets are here. Okay. Everything that I do when I go to build a website, or our company does when we go to build a website, is included in this video series, including all the conversion elements and getting that website ready to rank on Google. So that includes the stuff on the website that you do for Google. It doesn't include a full SEO course. That's a completely different course. Okay, if you want to learn about SEO and all the stuff you do off your website, then that's a separate course. Okay, that's the Big West SEO course, which is available. You'll see a link for it in this on this page here. But I want to make sure you understand that web design and ranking on Google are two different things. There is some overlap. And I'm going to show you the stuff that you can do on your website to help with that. But like I said, this is not a full-blown SEO course. That is separate. Okay, so let's see. So why do we use WordPress to build a website? There's all these different options out there. There's Wix. I think GoDaddy has like a website builder. And there's all of these, do-it-yourself online website programs or platforms. So the reason that we use WordPress is because I find it is the most versatile. It is not as easy as some of these other ones, but it is the most versatile, meaning there's more people out there creating plugins and features and just stuff that is cutting edge when it comes to websites on the internet. That being said, 30%, this is the latest statistics I've heard, 30% of all websites on the internet in the world on planet Earth are built on the WordPress platform. Okay, and another thing that's cool about WordPress is it's open source. That means it's free. Okay, it doesn't cost anything to download and install this super powerful, the most popular program in the world is free. It's a group of people that got together, programmers that got together, created this and said, you know what, we're not going to hide the code. We're not going to keep it secret. We're going to leave it open for anybody to manipulate, anybody to create plugins, and I'll explain plugins in these videos, or any kind of anything you want to do, basically. So that's why I like WordPress, and that is why I'm using WordPress as the platform we use to build websites on, and that's why I recommend you do it as well. Okay, so if you want to build a website that's going to be here, have full functionality, maybe you want to have a web designer or a programmer do something for you in the future. Most likely they're not going to be able to do it on Wix or GoDaddy or one of these other website builders because those things are very closed and limited. WordPress is unlimited, it's open, and it is amazing, but there is a learning curve, okay? So just be prepared that there is going to be a learning curve. This stuff is not going to be just snap into place and work perfectly the way you want it every time. And you'll see in the videos how we kind of muck around and figure different things out. There's different themes, there's different plugins. You got to figure all this stuff out depending on how you want your website to look and function. So if you're willing to put in the time and effort to do that, then you're going to have an amazing website. You're going to have a kick-ass website that you have full control over, that isn't going to cost you an arm and a leg to build. And it's and just always keep in mind that although this is fun to build websites and make stuff look cool, the ultimate goal is to get phone calls and make money for your business, okay? There's enough information here for you to start your own little web design business on the side if you want, or even full-time if you get good at it. So that being said, pay attention to the courses, ask me questions as they come up. I'm really excited to share all this information with you guys. And so let's get started. You'll see all the modules on the side of the screen there. And at the top, you'll have other little links to help and stuff like that. But once again, my name is Joe Burnich. Welcome to the WordPress web design course for service-based businesses. Let's get started.